Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Game Time Go. We're last episode after fighting these Titan thugs right here. Yep, there we go. Two of them, which are basically clones of Bane. If you saw the Bane boss battle, you didn't see much. You didn't miss much if you didn't see this last episode as far as boss battles go. You did, however, miss the Batmobile that was flying around here. But, like I was saying, after last episode, we ran into the Joker. He made two of his thugs into these Titan thugs that Batman beat up, and I never seen a man get into a fight and then just get out so quietly, so calmly, like Batman did after that, especially against guys like this. This would freak me out. So anyway guys, if we continue on this episode on the Joker's trail, and we're looking actually for Poison Ivy now that I think about it. So remember guys, if you guys like this episode, consider buying the game. It's always a different experience for everyone that plays it. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in straight into Let's Play. So Poison Ivy. Speaking of Poison Ivy, let's see, where is it? Here we are.
Alan, I got you what you asked for.
Oh yes, Stephen, I love it. Such a beautiful flower. Do you mind if I keep it?
Oh, no, Rebel, I can't leave it. It's against all the rules. I'll just bring it and show it to you when I visit.
But it's me, Stephen. I get so lonely on my own. You wouldn't want me to be lonely, would you?
No, of course not. You keep it. Just don't let anyone see. Really. No one.
You can trust me, Stephen. Thank you. Now give me a kiss.
I can't. People will see.
No one's watching. What's wrong with you? Don't you love me? Call me Ivy.
Of course I love you.
Oh boy. The seductress at work. The Ratcatcher needed more than just his charm to lead his army. So, let's go on to the next one. Hopefully we can.
Where is Dr. Kellerman?
How should I know, Warden? It does seem careless of you to have lost him.
I have no time for your games, Miss Isley. Tell me where you have him. We have security footage of you and him leaving your cell last night.
So,
Do I need to spell it out? We know you hypnotized him, or whatever it is you do. We know you took him somewhere, but conveniently, security cameras across the island were mysteriously covered by leaves and flowers agreeing him. Now tell me what he is.
I'm not saying a word unless you do exactly what I tell you to do.
So that was interesting right there. I love how these things end. You know, this actually last episode when we saw the ending of Zaz, that was the first time I actually finished off the whole recording. I never really finished them all completely. So now I'm interested in seeing all of them end. Hearing all of them, how they end. Because Zaz got free and went to murder someone. So now I'm very interested in that. But now...
It's all right, my darlings. I'm here now, my poor darlings. Yes, I know he's found us, but I won't let him hurt you. I'll kill him first.
Ivy, I know Dr. Young mutated these plants to produce venom.
Yes, and I heard it through the grapevine the evil woman paid the price.
I need you to help me create an antidote.
Why should I? Let Joker have his fun. I'll enjoy watching you squirm.
You've been in the dark too long. Every plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
There's a plant growing deep in Arkham Island. Only it can counter the effects of this Titan strain.
Where do I find it?
Oh, in Killer Croc's lair. You didn't think it would be easy, did you?
Go back to your cell, or I'll be after you next.
And I'll be waiting.
Again.
Oracle, I need to find a way into Killer Croc's lair. It's somewhere below Arkham Island.
There's nothing on the system about where he's kept.
I found a door near the Batcave, but it's shut tight. There's got to be another way in. I left guard Cash in the mansion. I'll see if he can shed some light on where Croc's kept.
So we have a party waiting for us. And again, the animation for Batman and all this is like, for all of them, is so lifeless. Like, bloop, bloop. So let's go get into this battle and knock you. Oh man, he got me. Oh, okay. Be careful. Let's regroup now. Got him. I can't believe they just sit there and watch him just literally break one of their co-worker. I guess co-worker. What would you call someone who's in a gang with you? Would you call him your co-worker, partner? Don't really know what to call him. I'm gonna call him their co-worker just because it sounds funny. They're literally just watching him break one of their co-workers' arms, and they're not really doing much about it. Boom! Right in the face. It's like, oh, Batman's not looking at me. Yeah, maybe I should just let him break that guy's face. So anyway, which way did I just come from? I came from over here. Yes, correct. I came from that way, so I want to go this way. If I'm not mistaken. And wait, no. There's no closets in the garden, so someone blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, so which way am I going exactly? Map. This is why they invented maps. So I'm going the right way. Going this way. But I think I turned this way? Is that correct? I believe so. Oh wait, don't I go through this? Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, that's right. Ooh, little lag there. Okay, so where exactly? So just back through where I came from, right? Right? I hope so. So which is this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, backtracking.
I pity you trying to defeat my challenges.
What was that? Oh, Riddler, shut up. Just shut up. You're like the most annoying villain ever. Like, you have no powers, you're not scary. You don't scare anyone, you're just like, oh, I'm smart. Oh. You don't even hurt anyone. That's like pointless. Why are you a criminal if you don't hurt anyone? Twin batarangs not available. Remote control batarang. A sonic batarang. Multiple frequency detonator allows selective detonation of explosive gel. Useful for advanced takedown tactics. I think I'm gonna go with the cryptographic sequencer thing. Yeah, amplify some range. Oh yeah, and might as well get this one too. So that way things can be a little easier on me. So now we go which way exactly? This way, if I'm not mistaken again. Like, the only reason, like, in the Riddler, I like the Riddler, don't get me wrong, I love the Riddler as a comic book character because he really is very thought-provocative and makes you think.
Hey, screw you, Bat. We turned on the phone. You're trapped over there.
Oh, congratulations.
Not so special now, are you?
I'm just looking.
Why don't you just walk over here and stop?
I will, actually.
I think you're right. Scared of a little water.
I want to hear them say what they have to say when I do this.
What's he doing? He found a way.
Yes, I did. Oh wow. Okay.
Batman's as good as
Be careful. Out.
I get it. I'm gonna rip his head off and stick it outside City Hall.
Line first.
Did I get the inverted takedown yet? I don't even remember.
Taken one of you out! And
not in a nice first date kind of way.
Not in the nice first date kind of way. Anyway, let's see. What was I talking about earlier? Riddler, yeah, that's right. I like Riddler. I like Riddler a lot, actually. Don't get me wrong. He's just annoying in this game to me because he's like literally. This is like the Donkey Kong 64 of treasure hunting. You know, if you guys are old enough to remember 3D platformers. Oh my God, no! Oh man, I hate when things like that happen. So if you guys are old enough to remember the 3D platformers, you know, they were very popular back in the 90s, early 2000s, especially on the 64.
I'll be seeing very, very soon.
So yeah, so if you guys remember, they're really popular. 3D platformers were incredibly popular on the Nintendo 64, on the PlayStation, and I don't think Xbox got a lot of it. Xbox was later on. Xbox didn't come out till PlayStation 2. So, yes, the original Xbox is what I'm talking about, not the Xbox 360, which is where it really gained a lot of its fame. The original Xbox didn't sell that well, now that I think about it. Well, it did sell good, especially for being a first-time console. I had one and I loved it. I played mostly Star Wars games. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, they really didn't see me just go down there and swoop some guy up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it true? Wasn't it Xbox had a licensing deal with LucasArts, maybe, I think? Because I remember all the Star Wars games, especially back then when the Xbox first came out on the Xbox, purely on the Xbox. But I might be wrong. Well, not purely on the Xbox, but a lot of games came out on only for Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. Or was I just buying Star Wars games on Xbox? I don't know. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, back to 3D platforming. 3D platforming was I loved it. I loved Banjo-Kazooie. You know, you had games like Banjo-Kazooie, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. Let's see, what else did I play? Sly Cooper, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and the infamous Donkey Kong 64. So a lot of these games.
I can't believe that poor little Ivy crying in the garden. She looks so sad.
So anyway, if you remember, oh wow.
Oh, gotta say, the results are a little different. Shall I give her another? I think she wants it.
Does she? Oh wow. Hello.
My family's...
Not even nothing, do they, dear? Some people are born into a plan. You don't always get what you want, do you?
Oh wow. No. Well, she seems to be enjoying that. So anyway, something that made 3D platformers so famous was collectathons, is what they called them, where you had to go not only do the main objective, but there was a lot of things.
On Ivy. Her plants are growing. They'll soon be out of control. Looks like the plants are mutating further. That pod appears to contain similar spores to the ones Ivy used to attack Gotham last year. They're deadly.
Uh-oh. And if you don't destroy them, they will get you. Just like that. So anyway, there's collectathons, is what, at least that's what I called them. Okay, yeah, there's a guy around here trying to get me. At least that's what I called them, collectathons. Where you not only went through and got the objective, you also collected stuff, right? Oh wow! Ah, get off me! Oh, now it's full of lunatics and these guys. Oh, and these flowers now. Well, I hate gardening, which is pretty ironic because my mom loves to garden. So anyway, collectathon. Let's see if I can continue on this time. Where you would go out of your way to collect treasures and stuff like that. You know, something hidden, Easter eggs, kind of a lot of Easter egg kind of based things that you go find around. Really, Riddler is the definition of a collectathon in a 3D platformer. But the reason I say that is because the point was Donkey Kong 64. In Donkey Kong 64, that game was known for pushing collectathons to the limit. Like that game was the oh wow, I'm like afraid to fall down there. That game is what really pushed collectathons to like this point of like, oh my god, this is too insane kind of deal. And this is that's how I feel with the Riddler riddles. Is just I feel like they're pushed too far. Like if you know about Donkey Kong 64, you know about the infamy of it being like the ultimate collector's nightmare. You know, you had to. It was like the worst. So this is how I view the Riddler, the Riddler riddles, is like Donkey Kong 64 collectathon. But I have to admit, unlike most people, I really enjoyed Donkey Kong 64. Well, I don't think a lot of people hated it. I don't think people hated that game. I think they hated the fact that they had to collect so many things, which made the game so difficult. I mean, I know there's some times where I'm frustrated with the game itself, and I love Donkey Kong as a general. But yeah, there's some times where you're just like, ah. But yeah, let's see. Where am I going now? I gotta find Cash, if I'm not mistaken.
Batman.
And you would be just here, wouldn't you? Talk to Kevin.
What the hell are these things?
Wait, is someone else here?
Never thought I'd see a plant.
Oh, doctor. Okay.
I figured you'd be here about now. What's the deal with the plants?
It's complicated.
Let me guess. Poison Ivy. She teamed up with Joker.
All that matters is that I can stop the plants taking over the island, but...
There's always a but, isn't there?
Where do you keep Killer Croc? I found a door in the sewers, but it's sealed shut.
That monster's got his own special cell. It's right below the transfer room back in intensive treatment. Elevator goes right down to an old sewer. You just drop meat down there every day or so and try to forget about it. It's locked off. More security than the Joker. You won't get in without the warden's permission. He has the codes.
Thanks, Cash. Stay here and do not go near the plants. They'll kill you.
So, that was interesting. Now, let's see. It's not here, obviously. So we gotta go back out the way we came. So yeah, Donkey Kong 64. I still have that game. I love that game. Incredibly hard. You know, I kind of feel ashamed to admit this, but one of my cousins was the one that beat the game for me. Like, I was stuck forever, and she, that's right, she came and finished it off for me. She was like, let me borrow it for a few days. I'll get you to an advanced part, and then you can play the rest of it by yourself. I was a kid, so I was like, yes, take it. I gotta say, I'm kind of sad in that Nintendo doesn't bring back King Cruel. That Walrus guy on Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze it wasn't as fun as King K. Rool. But it really was a copy of him, though. If you pay attention, if you played the original Donkey Kong Country game, and you play, the legacy of this island has been well and truly buried. So, intensive treatment. Okay. So can I just, yeah. No. Stay up. So yeah, if you played the original Donkey Kong Country, then you know that Walrus guy, and if you played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, you know that Walrus guy is really just a clone of King K. Rool. Ah! Oh, it's gonna kill me. No, I'm not gonna die because of some flowers. No, that'd be the ultimate insult. Okay, take this flower out. Hurry, Batman. Don't let it. I'm not gonna die because of flowers. No way. No. I'll die for any reason except flowers. I'll never live that down. Never. I know there's something there. I just don't know how to get there. I know there's something there, but I know I can get that later. Let's see. Intensive treatment. I want to slap myself. I really want to slap myself. I really do want to slap myself. Ah. Always doing this the hard way, isn't it, Pablo? Isn't it, Paul? Either way. I call myself Pablo when I'm frustrated. It's the only time I use my first name. Going up. I usually go by my middle name, Paul. But Pablo is when I'm really mad at myself. Like, okay, Pablo. Okay. Feel free to call me whichever one you like. Well, guys, I'm actually gonna leave it here for this episode. Well, you know what? Let's try to get let's give an extra few minutes, and we'll just go all the way around just for the heck of it. I just hope there's no flowers and I don't die somehow embarrassingly because of this, or because of some crazy guy jumping on my back. Which I know there's one up here. Fall. Okay, take him out. That's a cool looking Joker. Kind of looks like the comics. Love it. So anyway, come on, let's keep on going this way. Boom. Boom. No flowers. I just kind of threw that, expecting another one to be there. And this is locked. Got some of my life back, so I'm not as worried as I was now. Now I see it, now you don't.
Batman, every route into intensive treatment is locked, and there's nothing I can do to bypass the security.
There was a sniper up on the roof. He got there somehow. I'll find a way.
So guys, with that, I leave it here for this episode. After this episode, what did we really do this episode? We talked to Poison Ivy. Man, that's the only memorable thing we did today, wasn't it? Oh, wow. See what I mean? No. Wow, that's a way to end an episode, isn't it? Oh, my God.
Gotta say, I thought you'd last longer.
Well, that's memorable, isn't it? Oh, man. That was memorable. So, guys, with that, I leave it here for this episode. After that epic death right there, that epic way to end the episode. That's a good way to remember it for this episode, isn't it? So with that, I leave it here, guys, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with a brand new episode. And remember, guys, if you guys like this video, consider buying the game. It's always a different experience for everyone that plays it. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with a brand new episode. Bye-bye. You guys have a good day. See ya.